Okay, you're all set here. Let's get started. Let's sit in a comfortable pose, and you can always start these warm-ups sitting on a chair if you would like, or sitting on the floor, whichever feels good. Okay, so let's start with couple shoulder rolls. Very good. Just kind of loosening the shoulders. And opposite direction. Very good. And let's drop the shoulders. Rest your hands on the knees. And let's do 3 open mouth exhales here. Okay, take a breath in through the nose. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. As if you're blowing a candle. Okay, inhale through the nose. And exhale. Nice gentle breathing. Don't push yourself too much. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Now, often at times our back starts to round. So let's just do a seated cat and cow breaths. So I'm going to start to curl the back in, round the back, chin to chest. And then inhale, open the chest and pull the shoulders back. Exhale, curl the back in, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. So you see my back is moving. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. Very good. Once again, exhale. Very good. And then exhale and inhale again. Long spine. Very good. Nice. Release, relax the arms. Once again, sit nice and tall. Let's do our little upper body stretches. So let's do up and down movement of the neck. So just up and down. Slow movement. Start with a small movement and then see if you can deepen. Very good. Up and down. Very good. And then once you're here, stop the movement side to side. So right and left. Very good. Right ear to the right shoulder, left ear to the left. Come back to the center, turn the neck to the right and to the left. Very good. Keep stretching sideways. Very good. And then slowly come back to the center. Very good. Now from here, let's bring our hands to the shoulders. Let's start to take shoulder rotations. So again, elbows come closer, open them wide. Nice big circles. And opposite direction. Very good. And come back to the center, relax the shoulders. Let's do a little elbow stretch. Just kind of moving the elbows. I like to do all these joint movements. Very good. And slowly stop the movement. Really stretch the arms out. Very good. Now let's reach our arms to the front, palms facing up. And let's take circles. Very good. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Very good. Just wrist movements. Very good. And then slowly release. Exhale out. Very good. Now let's once again stretch the palms. Make a tight fist. Open. Once again, make a tight fist. Open. And one more time. Squeeze and then open. Very good. Now let's make a tight fist and let's see if we can draw circles with the knuckles. Very good. Opposite direction. And release. Very good. Release, relax the arms. Let's relax the shoulders. Now let's bring our left palm on the mat. Let's reach our right arm up as if you're trying to reach the ceiling and then give a nice stretch. Pull it out. Come back in. Once again, exhale, stretch. Come back up once again. Nice stretch, side body. One more time. Slowly release. Let's take it to the other side. Keep that palm on the mat. Stretch and then give a nice deep stretch. Very good. Once again, exhale. And one more time. Slowly release. Very good. Nice. Now let's take a twist. Any one side. Let's take a twist. Palm goes on the knee, opposite knee, and looking over the shoulder. And then slowly come back to the center. Take it to the other side. Just kind of opening up the shoulder and the back. Very good. Let's come back to the center. Let's do that one more time, okay, at your own pace. Just kind of squeeze, look over the shoulder, and once again to the other side. And gently come back to the center. Very good. Meet back in neutral spine. Now, let's release the legs, and let's come into our tabletop position. Find a nice balanced tabletop here. Knees are under the hips. Palms are under the shoulders, fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. Okay, so come into that nice balance. And then once you're here, top of the feet are on the mat. Inhale, long spine. Give a stretch. Exhale, tuck the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, long spine. Exhale, curl the back. Very good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, curl the back. Very good. Now, once you curl the back, bring yourself back to the center. Now, keep your neutral spine here. And let's stretch our right leg out. Point through the right toes. Very good. Keep a nice balance. If you feel steady, opposite arm points to the front. Keep reaching through the fingers and toes. Very good. Keep breathing. Nice. 1 more breath. And back to tabletop. Let's take it to the other side. Now again, take some time. Stretch the left leg. Stay in that balance for a moment. Keep staring at a point, and then opposite arm points to the front. Very good. Keep breathing. 1 more breath. And back to tabletop. Very good. Come back to neutral, and let's walk our hands, come into kneeling position. So we're coming into kneeling down position. Wiggle the arms. Shake it off. Very good. Now let's reach our arms up, interlace the fingers, and give a nice stretch. Very good. Keep breathing. 1 more breath. Slowly release. Nice. Now we are going to take our gait pose, side bending. Okay, again, it's a side stretch. We have 2 options. You can stretch the right leg out. Keep it stretched out this way. If this doesn't feel good to the knees or hips, you can always bend the right knee. Right foot is pointing sideways. Keep your chest facing front and take a side bend. Okay, so whichever way you want to keep your leg, feel free. Left arm goes up, take a side bend. Come back up. Once again, take a side bend. So we are bending the same side, the leg is stretched out, okay? Very good. And 1 more time. Very good. Now, let's reach the left arm and take a side bend. Let's hold that stretch. Very good. Keep breathing. Beautiful stretch. Nice. 1 more breath. And slowly come back up. Nice. Come back to kneeling. Very good. Nice. Now let's take it to the other side. So remember, whichever side is stretched, whichever leg is stretched, the same side we are bending, okay? Now let's take it to the other side. Again, nice strong spine. Very good. Relax the leg. Stretch the legs out and stretch the left leg out. Reach the right arm. Take a side bend. Very good. Come back up. Once again, take a side bend. Come back up. And 1 more time. Very good. Now, stretch through that arm and take a side bend, and let's see if we can hold. Now, when you hold, it might be challenging to breathe. So stay at a point where you breathe comfortable. Even if you want to back off a little, keep stretching the arms. So even if I'm right here, I'm not bending too much, I still feel the entire stretch. So it's the same effect. Keep breathing. 1 more breath. And slowly release. And then release the knee. Very good. Let's find our tabletop 1 more time. Knees go wide as the hips. Fingertips, fingers, and palms on the mat. Okay, get the nice balance. Now, once you're here, tuck the toes in, keep the knees bent, and start to lift the hips up. Pushing the hips to the back wall, downward facing dog. Now, once you're here, bicycle those legs. Press the right heel, press the left. And then keep lifting the tailbone, keep pushing the tailbone to the back wall. Very good. Stay here. Couple more breaths. Beautiful inversion. If this makes you feel dizzy, you don't want to do this, just lower your knees. If you feel comfortable, stay here for one more breath. Keep lifting the tailbone. And then slowly lower the knees and gently release. Child's pose. Knees go wide, hips go to the heels. And just relax in child's pose. Very good. Keep breathing. Nice. Stay here. Couple breaths here. Feel the difference in the back, in the hips. One more breath. Very good. Now when you're ready, slowly come up. And let's come into standing position. So find yourself into standing position. You can come up with the help of your hands, with the chair, and slowly push yourself up. Let's move into standing. Very good. Standing is the most comfortable position, right? Now let's come here. Let's bring our feet as wide as the hips. We start with our mountain pose, okay? Tadasana or mountain, which is just standing on both feet, but we are standing with a little activated energy, which means we are being aware of all the corners of the feet. We are aware of the muscles which are engaged to make us nice and tall. So let's start by keeping our feet as wide as the mat, as wide as the hips. Toes pointing front, heels back, okay? And then hips, knees and heels, knees and hips are in the same line. Now, if your back starts to collapse here, see if you can stretch your spine here. So my shoulders are above the hips. So I get that nice length. Shoulders relax, arms relax. No tension in the shoulders, okay? Relax the arms. With each breath, I want you to press through the feet and see if you can stretch yourself a little taller. Very good. Keep staring at a point. If you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. Press through all the corners of the feet. So I'm pressing through the toes, heels, and arches, and stand taller. Feel that energy into the thighs, into the glutes. Very good. Now let's do here. Lift up the toes, press the toes. Lift up the heels, press the heels. And then roll the outer and inner edges a couple times. And then now place all the corners of the feet. So stand taller. Very good. Now you feel those into the feet, into the legs. Let's take 4 deep breaths here, just standing nice and tall. And if you remember how to do the abdominal breathing, see if you can do exhale and pull the belly inside. Okay, so nice long inhales. Exhale. And you can do open mouth exhale. Inhale. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Nice inhale. Exhale. Very good. Breathing. Now, let's inhale, arms up, palms to touch. Exhale, release. Again, synchronize the breathing and movement. Inhale. Very good. One more time. Inhale. Very good. Now, next time, inhale, arms up, bring the hands to the heart. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Hands to the heart. Let's do that one more. Inhale. Very good. Now, when you bring your hands to the heart, let's interlace the fingers and let's turn the palm outside and give a stretch. Very good. It's a good stretch for the shoulder. Bring it in. Once again, inhale. Very good. Once again, inhale. Last one, inhale. Very good. Nice. Come back to the center. Now, let's see if we can stretch those arms above the head. So I want you to bring it all the way above the head. Reach and release. Very good. Now see if you can inhale and stretch. Very good. Once again, inhale. And one more time. Very good. It's a very good stretch. Nice. Come back to the center. Let's release the arms. Very good. Now let's do our standing poses from here. Let's come into our awkward chair pose. We are going to do 3 times. Again, if you be mindful, if you feel a little tired, if your knees hurt, you don't want to hold longer, okay? So we usually hold small durations and do it 3 times. So let's come here, arms come parallel, and then sink into an imaginary chair. Bring your hands to the heart. Very good. Or you can reach the arms up, whichever feels good. Keep breathing. Keep pressing through all the corners of the feet. That's how you're going to engage the bones, the joints here. Very good. Stay here. One more breath. And then slowly come up. Press yourself and come up here. Now let's do that one more time. Reach, sink into chair. Knees are parallel, feet pressing into the mat. Very good. Keep breathing. Very good. Stay here. One more breath. And slowly hands on the knees and press yourself up. Stand up. Very good. Let's do that one more time. Last one. Reach up, sink into chair, and bring your hands to the heart. Or arms reach up, whichever feels good. Very good. Keep breathing. One more breath. Slowly release and come up. Nice. Wiggle the legs. Let's keep your feet a little wide. Close your eyes and just take a moment. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Very good. One more time. Inhale. Very good. Now, from here, let's come into our balance. Coming into our tree pose, Rukshasana. Let's do our tree today. So I'm going to keep my chair on the right side. And stand nice and tall on both the feet to begin with. Now, when I'm ready, I'm going to start standing on my right leg. Keep staring at a point in front of your eyes. Okay, that helps you to balance. When you're ready, let go the left leg. And we're going to open that left knee outside. You can keep it across the calf muscles or the ankles, whichever feels good. Nice tall spine. Keep your hips facing front. Very good. So sometimes when you're opening that left knee, the other hip comes front. So make sure you're pushing nicely strong into that right hip. Stand taller. Keep holding the chair. Left hand can go to the heart or reach up. And only if you feel ready, you're going to start to tiptoe the other hand. Take your time. Find a little steadiness. Very good. Keep breathing. Just tiptoeing the fingers. Your time. Keep staring at a point. Good. And then slowly release the arms, release the legs. One of those days, huh? Right? Joyce, I saw you letting go both the hands. That was good.
Yeah, tried.
Right. Every day is different, right? And every standing pose is different. Some other balancing poses might feel a little easier. Let's take it to the other side. And if you don't want to move the chair, just turn on the other side. That's totally fine. Very good. Now, let's start by standing on both feet first. There's a lot of work happening. When you put all your body weight on one leg, we are just talking about balance, but there's also a shift in the weight, shift in the center of gravity. So there's a lot to take care for the body, you know, when you shift everything. Now, once you're here, again, keep staring at a point. Take your time to gaze at a point. Don't move your eyeballs. And then when you're ready, I'm going to open my right knee outwards. Very good. Once again, nice tall spine. Right hand can come to the heart or reach up. And then take your time to tiptoe the other hand, no rush. You can just keep holding the chair, just keep your fingertip. Bearing at a point. One more breath. And gently release. Release the arm, release the leg. Looks very good. Very good. Let's bring our feet a little wide. Let's do a little hip circles. Okay, loosen the hips. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Just circles. Okay, nice big circles, and then come back to the center. Very good. Now, from here, let's come into a wide leg forward fold. I'm going to grab my blocks. That is optional though. If you have the blocks handy, you can use them. We're going to come into a wide stance and take a forward bending. Now, whenever our head goes below our heart, that is the inversion happens. Okay, so when you're going down, it sometimes triggers vertigo, sometimes gives you a little dizziness. So if you feel that's too much, you don't want to go all the way down. If it hurts your back, then you don't want to go all the way down. So these are contraindications, okay? So which means we are not supposed to do the forward bending if you have these conditions or if these are bothering you. In that case, the modification is where you go halfway. So if I'm doing this, I'm still getting the same benefit of the hip, the spine stretch, but my head stays in line, right? It's a parallel. So that way I don't feel like dizziness. My back doesn't hurt too much. So I'm just showing you that modification. You can do that. Okay. Always remember that. Now let's start here. Feet wide, heels are in the same line. Reach up the arms, give a stretch and take a forward bending. Bend forwards, depending on how comfortable you keep the heights of the block. How comfortable you want, how deeper you want to go. The lowest height is where you want to go deeper. You can also do this without the block, keeping the palms on the mat or keep it on the block. Very good. Keep breathing. Nice stretch. Very good. Stay here. 2 more breaths. Beautiful stretch. Keep lifting the tailbone. Feel the stretch into the legs. Beautiful stretch. Now, when you're ready, bring your hands to the hips, press through the feet and slowly come up. Very good. Now bend the knees. Walk your feet closer. Very good. That sometimes feels good to the back, you know, the full stretch. Very good. Now, from here, let's do a complementary back bend. Okay. So we're going to bring our feet a little wider. Bring your hands to the hips. Remember, my fingers are pointing front, okay? Fingers are pointing front, and then shoulders are pulled back. So relax the shoulders and pull them back, and then take a back bend. Come back up. Once again, take a back bend. Come back up. Keep your eyes open. Let's do that 3 more times. Very good. Nice. Slowly come back. But remember, these back bends are also very good, very powerful, especially when you start to feel like your back is collapsing, you know, rounding, especially with Parkinson's. Sometimes our back starts to round a little at the end of the day. You know, you start to kind of stretch it out and pull it back, and you can do a little back stretch in the evenings. You can just do 3 or 4 repetitions or do it every, you know, after a few hours again, late night. So just feels a little more release of the back. Very good. Come back to the center. Now let's lower ourselves on the mat. We'll do some stretching on the back mat. Coming down here. Very good. Legs reach out, arms release. Relax the hands and then point and flex. Okay, point and flex the toes. Very good. Now let's bring our right knee in, bend the right knee and right heel comes closer. And let's do a butterfly stretch. So up and down. Very good. Up and down movement. Very good. And slowly release and release the leg. Let's take it to the other side. Left knee bends and left side up and down. Just half butterfly. Very good. Once again, come back to the center and release. Now, let's bring our both feet closer to each other, opening the knees here. Bring them as close as they feel good. See if you can hold your feet closer with your hands. Okay, now once you're here, I'm adjusting my sits bones, kind of wiggling through my hips, and then find a nice stability here. And then let's do up and down of both the knees. Butterfly flapping, up and down. This is a good one for the hip. Also stretches the feet, ankles, very good. Now let's open the knees and just hinge forwards, just hinging forwards. Very good, keep breathing. Feel that into the hips. One more breath. Slowly come up and release, bring your knees closer and release. Very good. Come back to the center. Nice. Now, from here, let's come into our seated spinal twist. So we are going to bring our right foot on the mat. Right palm is behind the right hip. Let's hug the right knee and twist to the right side. Looking over the right shoulder. Keep breathing. Nice. Beautiful twist to the back. It also presses your abdomen. And then slowly release the neck, release the arms, come back to the center, and release the legs. Very good. Let's take it to the other side. When you're ready, feel the difference on the right and left side. Now let's take it on the other side. Left palm behind, hug the left knee, and let's take a twist to the left. Looking over the left shoulder. Very good, keep breathing. One more breath. And slowly release. And release, come back. Very good. Release the legs. Nice. Now, from here, let's bend our knees. Feet come on the mat. Okay. We're going to do our boat pose from here. Now, I'm going to hold behind the knees and slowly recline as if I'm pressing the recliner button, and then lift one leg or both. And again, stay here, keep holding, or you can let go one hand or both. You can keep holding and keep lifting, just kind of fingertips, picturing the fingers. Very good, stay here. Nice, 2 more breaths. And slowly release. Very good. That's a little work for the back and also the core. Very good. Slowly release, release the legs. Very good. Now, from here, let's come down on the mat. Again, bring your legs closer, arms come parallel. Scoot to the top of the mat. And then slowly start to lower. Very slow. All the way to the mat. Lower back, middle back, and then the upper back. Exhale out completely. Once you're here, inhale through the nose. Exhale out. One more time, inhale. Very good. Now let's bend our knees and knees come closer to the chest, rock side to side. Rocking side to side, just giving a little massage to the back. And then when you feel ready, bring yourself back to the center. Now keep your palms on the knees and so see if you can draw circles with the knees. They are drawing circles with both the knees together. Very good. So open the knees and then bring them closer, draw circles. Very good. Next time the knees come closer, opposite direction. Very good. And then come back to the center, hug the knees closer to the chest, and release the feet on the mat. Exhale out completely. Very good. Now from here, let's stretch our right leg up and let's point and flex the toes. You can hold behind the right knee if you'd like. Point and flex the toes. Very good. Point and flex. Once again, point and flex, and then stop that movement and let's draw circles with the toes. Drawing circles with the right toes. Very good. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. Nice work. Then come back to the center, release. Release the right foot on the mat. And let's do it to the left side. Now hold behind the left knee if you would like. Point and flex the toes. Very good. Point and flex. And then draw circles. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. And then come back to the center, stop the movement, release. Very good. Release the left foot. Now, let's keep our knees bent and let's walk our feet as wide as the mat. Very good. Now keep them as wide as the mat. And then open the arms at the shoulder level, palms facing up. Very good. Now, let's do windshield wipers. So thus the knees drop side to side. Side to side. Very good. That again gives a nice massage to the back. Very good. Now let's drop the knees to the right side and let's turn the neck to the left. Coming into spinal twisting, keep. If it's in your practice, if it feels good, you can place your right foot on the top of the left. Just optional. Breathing. And then slowly release. Very good. Come back to the center. Turn the neck back to neutral. Let's drop the knees to the other side, left side, and turn the neck to the right. And then when you're ready, if you want, you can place your left foot on the top of the right knee. That is just optional again. And slowly release. Come back to neutral, turn the neck back to neutral, release the palms, release the arms, and bring your knees into the chest, closer to the chest, rock side to side. And then come back to the center, release the feet on the mat. Very good. Now from here, we are going to do a little leg raising. So let's release the legs on the mat. And we're going to start by raising the right leg. Now, you can keep your palms on the mat, slide those palms under the glutes. That gives a little support if you would wish. You feel free to do that modification. If you're comfortable keeping them next to the hips, that's fine too. Whichever feels good. Now, when you're ready, let the right leg go up, bring it down. Once again, right leg go up, bring it down. Let's do that 3 more times. Pointing the right toes at your own pace, no rush. Right leg goes up and bring it down. Finish your 3 counts and lower the leg. Bring both the legs closer to each other and lift the right leg up, and let's hold that right leg. Keep breathing. Keep stretching through the right toes. Doesn't matter how far you go. Very good. One more breath. Now bend the right knee and bring your right knee closer to the body. Hug the right knee with your interlacing the fingers and then bringing it closer. So the more closer you get the right knee, the deeper stretch at the back of your right leg. And then it also presses your right abdomen. So notice all those changes. Let's hold that right knee there. Breathing. Good, one more breath. And then when you're ready, slowly release the palms on the mat. Stretch the right leg up. And slowly lower the right leg, very slow. Very good. Release that right leg, bring both the legs closer, and you can feel that your right leg is longer. Let's do it on the other side. Now, when you're ready, again, you can slide your palms under the glutes. Left leg goes up, bring it down. Left leg goes up, bring it down. And let's do that 3 more times. Good. Very good. Now bring your legs closer to each other and left leg goes up. Let's hold that stretch. Keep pointing through the left toes. Very good. Keep breathing. Now bend the left knee and let's hug the left knee closer. Very good. Bringing that left knee closer. Stay here. More breath. Now slowly release the palms on the mat. Stretch that left leg up. Point through the left toes. And slowly lower the left leg. Slow release. And release the leg and then notice the changes again. Keep your legs wide, arms away from the body. Just take a couple breaths here. The lower body feels different, as if it's a little more released, a little more stretched out. Notice the changes in the breathing. Very good. Now, we are going to bring both the legs closer to each other. Palms on the mat, you can slide those palms under the glutes. We are going to raise both the legs, so legs up the wall, okay? So squeeze the legs into each other and slowly lift both the legs up. Coming up, legs up the wall. Very good. And you can slide your palms under the glutes. That helps a little balance or little support. Now, from here, let's bend the knees, hug the knees closer, and exhale, nose comes closer to the knees. Coming into Repose. Again, lifting the head, neck, and shoulders is optional. If it doesn't feel good for your neck muscles, you can just lower the head. Very good. Keep breathing. Very good pose for abdominal muscles, digestive system, back muscles. Very good. One more breath. And then slowly release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the palms on the mat and stretch the legs up 90 degrees. Again, stretch those legs up. Keep pointing the toes and start to lower the legs very slowly, all the way to the mat. Slow movement. Good. And release the legs. Very good. Let the legs go wide, arms away from the body, and let's take a couple breaths here. Exhale out completely. Feel the difference in the breathing, heartbeat. That was wind-free pose. Again, a very powerful pose. You want to keep practicing every day. Also engages the core muscles, strengthens the core, and helps to relieve all the digestive issues. Now, from here, let's bend the knees. Very good. And let's keep our feet closer to the hips. As close as they feel comfortable. Doesn't have to be too close. Now, from here, the feet are still wide as the hips. So, Joyce, I want you to bring your feet parallel to each other. They're as wide as the hips, and then walk them a little closer. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, and the right heel and left heel are in the same line. Okay, so bring your right heel in. Very good. Yeah, there you go. Now, from here, let's bring your palms on the mat. Your camera is directed towards your feet, so I can see the details. So let's keep our palms and feet on the mat. We are going to do our bridge pose breathing, okay? So this is a back bend breathing. Press through the palms and feet. Lift into bridge as you inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Once again, inhale up. Exhale down. So again, synchronizing the breathing and movement and going as far as it feels comfortable, as deep as it feels good. Lift your belly a little more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Each repetition, see if you can lift a little more. Very good. And let's do that 2 more times. Press through the feet, lift up, and bring it down. Very good. It's a nice stretch for the back, core muscles, thighs. Good one for the breathing. Lower back down. Now, let's hold that bridge. So let's come into this back bend and hold. Press through the feet and palms, lift the belly up, and let's hold that bridge pose. Keep breathing. Again, doesn't matter how far you lift. Very good. Stay here. Never hold the breath. Keep breathing. Press through the heels. Press through the toes, arches, and come into bridge pose. Very good. Stay here. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, slowly start to release. So we're going to release the upper back, middle back, and the tailbone. Very good. Release all the way to the mat. Bring your knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And come back to the center, release. Once again, notice the changes in the breathing in the back muscles after the bridge. Feel out. Very good. Now, let's bring our knees into the chest, open into a happy baby pose. Very good. So open into a happy baby and opening the legs wide. You can hold your big toes or inner outer arches and rocking side to side. Very good. The side. Beautiful stretch to the hips, shoulders, nice massage to the back. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. And when you're ready, slowly release. Bring your knees into the chest. And slowly release the feet on the mat. And take a final relaxation. So we come into final relaxing pose. Shavasana. Shavasana is a relaxing pose. Traditional Shavasana, legs go wide, arms away from the body. You can have a rolled blanket or a pillow under the knees that bends your knees and just gives a little more release of the back. You can have a pillow or a blanket under your head. Now, if lying down on the back doesn't feel comfortable to your back muscles, feel free to bend the knees and take another relaxing pose, which is constructive resting pose. So just kind of keeping your feet wide, knees in. These are options. Feel free to come into any relaxing pose which feels good. Close your eyes and let the whole body relax. With your eyes closed, just take an attention to all the parts of the body. And is there any part of the body which is calling for your attention? Maybe the right hip, maybe the shoulder, maybe the neck muscles. And if that part is calling for your attention, bring some movements in those parts and let it relax completely. Let it release. Close your eyes and let the whole body relax and release. Surrendering completely. Let the whole body relax. Slowly bring your attention to your breathing. Inhales and exhales. And beautiful rhythm of the breath. Welcoming you to a part by part relaxation. We call it deep relaxation technique. With your eyes closed, we start to move our attention, our awareness, or our focus through different parts of the body. And then each part starts to relax completely. Close your eyes and relax. Let's bring our attention to the toes of both the feet and relax them. Relax the arches and the heels. Relax the ankle joints and the calf muscles. Release the knee joints. Relax the thighs, hip joints. Relax the glutes and the buttocks. If there's any tightness which is holding back the tailbone, let it drop to the mat, release it. The lower body seems completely released from the hips to the toes. Complete. Bring your attention to the tailbone and the lower back region. Relax the middle back. And then relax the upper back and the shoulders. Release the arms, elbows, and the forearms. Relax the wrist joint and the palms, fingers. The entire arms are relaxed completely. Just like the legs. The arms feel as if they're sinking into the mat. Slowly bring your awareness to your breathing. And the chest and the abdomen moves with the breath. Inhale, feel the expansion, and exhale, feel the emptiness. Bring your attention to the neck muscles and relax the neck. Relax the jaw muscles, maybe open and close the mouth. Moving jaw side to side. And then start to release all the facial muscles. Cheeks, chin, nose, ears, and eyes. Make an expression with the face, squinch it, and then release it. Take this awareness beyond the forehead to the scalp, all the way to the back of the head. And the entire scalp is relaxed. The whole body is relaxed from the crown to the toes. The whole body. the whole body. The whole body. To enhance this relaxation, we will introduce the sound of Om in our practice, in our Shavasana. The sound energy brings healing vibrations to the head and neck region, to the whole body and the mind. The sound of Om also brings in deeper exhalations. We always chant the sound of Om throughout the exhales. And with practice, we start to stretch the exhales out. Deeper exhalations triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, the calming brain. Let us introduce the sound of Om in our practice. We chant out Om throughout the exhale. Inhaling for Om, inhale. Om. Very good. One more time. Inhale. Om. Last one. Inhale. Om. The resonance of the sound and the silence that follows it. Maintaining this peace and relaxation. Start to bring movement to the fingers and toes. Very slowly bring the legs closer and bend the knees. And bring your knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly roll to the right side, make a pillow of the right arm. Slowly push yourself up into a comfortable seat when you're ready. Find a comfortable seat. Take a moment there. Feel the same relaxation, peace, silence. Slowly open your eyes, and we're going to do our B breath today before we end our practice. So we did this before, a few weeks back. In B breath, this is a breathing technique in yoga. In B breath, we are again lengthening the exhales, and we are making a sound of a humming bee when you exhale. Okay, so it's the same sound which we do in Om, except in Om we use the end part of the sound in the B breath. So we just do the humming sound like something like this. Okay, So we are going to do it together. We are going to do it for 5 times. Each time we breathe in through the nose, we plug our ears and we exhale and make a humming sound. Now I want you to stretch that sound as long as you can exhale. Doesn't matter how far you go. How much ever your exhale capacity is, I want you to stretch that sound out. Okay, with controlled breathing, right? So let's bring our hands to the ears, plug your ears. Inhale. Close your eyes. Feel the resonance again of the V breath, Brahmani Pranayama V breath. Slowly bringing your hands to the heart. Gratitude for this practice. Gratitude for this opportunity to connect with ourselves, with our body and breath. And then knowing that we breathe through the benefits of all these practices, not only on the mat, but beyond this mat. Bringing our hands to the third eye, healing thoughts, hands to the lips, healing words, and hands to the heart, healing intentions. It was an honor to guide you in the practice. The light in me salutes the light present in you. Namaste. Let's keep our eyes closed, rub the palms. Take a cup of your hands, place it on the eyes. Palms. That is called as palming. It's a very good work for the eyeball muscles which are around your eyes. The warmth, the heat relaxes the muscles. So feel free to do that throughout the day when you get a chance. Just rubbing the palms and placing it on the eyes and holding it for 5 to 6 seconds. Okay, very good. Thank you so much for joining today. Have a good day ahead, good weekend, and I will see you next week.